I hope you all had a good weekend. We have a busy week coming up for us here. I'm just going to post a link real quick and we'll get started. All right. All right. We have as I said, very busy week coming up, guys. There's a lot of economic data coming out this week. Pending home sales, GDP data on Wednesday. We have a consumer confidence on Tuesday, initial jobless claim on Thursday, then PMI on Friday. And then we also have Fed Chair Powell speaking again on Wednesday, right at market open, I believe, or 30 minutes after market open, something like that. But I know it's in the morning. So yeah, pretty busy week. All right, let's get started. Let's get into the SPY right here. I have updated the support and resistance right here. As you guys can see, this is coming true so far. We have filled one gap and we stopped right here at this 390 level. So tomorrow the plan would be, as long as 389.75, which was this gap's low, can hold on, we might push this up to our next resistance at 395.7, which is right about here. And then if we can break that, we're going to go for this gap fill after that and most likely touch this 50 SMA around 405 area. But let's see. As I said, there's a lot of econ data. See what they say. We'll have to follow that very closely. But my suggestion would be play small because there's going to be a lot of volatility. So stay safe and stay, be careful. There's the Qs. Qs were really strong on Friday. It did fill this gap right here and more. It went ahead and we closed slightly above this previous high right here. But if this one breaks this 295 again, this one is going for this 299 gap fill. As you can see, would like to see some continuation, but my guess is we are going right here and then going to head back down. But I hope not. Something good happens and we cross through and go up. But all up to the econ data and what Fed Chair says. There are GDP numbers coming out too. Again, just be careful, please. But as long as we don't cross above this, I would scalp weekly shorts on this one and keep my stop above 295. Tesla. Tesla is going really strong right here. It is holding on to this 700 level pretty strong. Right here, I have a trade idea for you guys on Tesla. If you guys want to play, I would go long on Tesla above 740, with my target being 791 and 800 on this one. It will pretty much go very close to this 50 SMA, which is at 791. There's little congestion, but not too much here. It might cross, you might see some pause around 770 area, but I think it will break through that given the market momentum. But below 735, I was shorted, and my target would be 700 on Tesla. The next one is our Amazon. Amazon, if you guys remember this, again, the head and shoulder, we drew this. Our target was 116, and that has been met. Head and shoulder formation is done on this one. And let's see if it's going to, from here, what is it going to do? If it's going to turn around and come back and break this, or we're going to see some continuation. Again, depends on all the econ data we're going to get around this week. So on this one, I have a trading idea as well above 116. I would buy 120 calls on this one at least 2 weeks out and keep my stop below 116. But if we break, or even if we open below 116, I would go short right away with my target being 112 on Amazon. But yeah, I would take quick profits this week for sure. because any data can turn this market around pretty quick. So let's see. Google has finished this W formation right here. Now we have to see, usually these setups are pretty bullish. So we will see if we can break through this 2370 level. If we can break through that, the next level I have is 2450 and then 2490 area. So keep an eye on the magic number is your 2370. Above that, I would buy 2400 calls for July 17th and get paid. I hope some of you guys followed this trade idea right here between 2200 to 2210. This was a really nice one. We actually played this one at the end of the day on Friday. Those contracts were 30 cents, went up to 11 bucks. So, wowzer. Baba is gaining some momentum here as well, but as you guys can see, we have rejected at this 120 level quite a few times, guys. And coincidentally, this 200 SMA, which is around 122.80, this purple thick line is your 200, and that's a pretty big resistance. Okay, hedge funds don't go long until we cross this one. So keep a really close eye on this one. I really like it the way it's looking right here. The momentum is good. The volume is increasing. The RSI is heading up. 50 is trying to curl up. So any dips on Baba, I say is a buy if you want to buy time on it. So make sure you buy time on it. As long as this 9 EMA holds, I would stay long. Again, you can go to TradingView and add this 9 EMA on your chart. If 9 EMA breaks, you know, I would close the position. But Baba and these Chinese names are starting to look really nice right now. So keep a close eye on this. PayPal. I'm still liking this name. I think this one still has room. We are out of this position. I think we still have just one runner left on this one. I plan on getting back into this trade, guys. Here's a trade idea. As long as 75.50 holds, you know, if I get an entry around that one, I will get back into it with a stop below 75, with my target being 78.50 and 80.5. But if it breaks below 75, I'll short it again. I think it'll come back and retest this trend line and bounce again. I think this one still has quite a bit of room to go, but above 78.50, I'm long. You guys see where it rejected? If you guys remember from our old videos, this is your golden zone, 0.61. It rejected right there. It could not get above that. It is a very hard fib level. It needs to break that to check out 80.50 next. All right, the next, I have 3 more trade ideas for you. Coin I am watching pretty closely. Below 60, I would short this one, buy 55 puts, because this one is most likely it's going to come and test this trend line again. So definitely keeping an eye on this one right here. If it breaks this, we're going to come back here and then bounce up again if the market participates. But as long as 60-70 holds, as you can see, that was your previous resistance, and we did close above that. So as long as 60-70 holds, I would try and stay long on coin. So the risk reward on this trade is pretty nice, as long as you keep your stops tight. The other sector I'm keeping my eye on, which has not taken a good turn yet, is our financial sector, the banks. JPM did a fake out below this support level at 113.68, which I had from previously. It is holding on to this 113 area, and I really like it. It closed above this 9 EMA after since May. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this one. If it can open above 118, I'm going to go long on the bank on this JPM. I really like it. I'm pretty sure it's going to go and fill this gap at least, and which is around 125 area. So keep a close eye on banks, but you know, we have the trades, it's option trades, so we can play on both sides luckily. So below 116, it's a short, and our target would be 113 and 114 area. Semis, as you guys know, semis lead the market, and it has not been lately. It was pretty weak the last 2 days. Friday, it had no choice to go down but go up. So, you know, it closed right at this resistance around 171 area. Here's your another trade idea on this one. And on this one, you can make really good money too, because NVIDIA moves pretty good, guys. So keep a close eye on this one. Above 177.50, I would buy 175 calls on this one 2 weeks out. And our target would be 171, not 117. My bad. There we go. Target would be 177.50 and 180. But if it breaks below 170, I would buy puts on this one. But downside, I think it might hold on to this 9 EMA around 166 area. So here's another trade idea, and keep a close eye on this one. I'm also watching Crowd. Crowd is touching this 100 SMA, which is this thick brown line right here. If we can get an open above this one has room up to 200, guys. So keep a close eye on 185.30 level on Crowd. If it opens above that, I think this one can run. I really like the volume and the RSI. What it's doing is an increasing volume. What do you want to see? So for continuation. So I really like this one. If not, if it comes back to 175 area, that would be a good pickup area as well. All right, this is all I have for the week. I will post the recorded link. If you guys have any questions, post below the Twitter handle. Have a good evening.